Alan Wake. Alan Wake is a story-driven action game in the psychological thriller genre. The plot follows best-selling thriller novel writer Alan Wake, as he uncovers the mystery behind his wife's disappearance while both are on vacation, in the small town of Bright Falls in the U.S. state of Washington, where he experiences blackouts and visions of characters and ideas from his latest novel, which he cannot remember writing, coming to life. Darkness plays a significant role in the game, and the core combat gameplay of Alan Wake consists of fighting with light.
Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it.
Bulletstorm. Bulletstorm takes place in the 26th century, where the Confederation of Planets are protected by a secret Black Ops army called Dead Echo. The story follows space pirate Grayson Hunt and his cyborg partner Ishi Sato, who were both dishonorably discharged from Dead Echo after they were betrayed by their commanding officer, General Serrano. 10 years later, after a spontaneous and liquor-induced attempt to take revenge on the general and his forces, Hunt's and Sato's ship crash-landed on the planet Stygia, a former resort planet now overrun with meat-eating plants, feral mutant tribes, criminals, and Godzilla-sized monsters. Hunt and Sato search for a way off the planet, all while doing battle with the general's forces, who also crashed on Stygia after Hunt's attack. Along the way, they're joined by Trishka Novak, a foul-mouthed woman with a dark past.
You picked a real peach of a world to crash on, boss.
Dark Souls. Dark Souls has been cited as one of the greatest video games ever made. Dark Souls takes place in the kingdom of Lordran, where players assume the role of a cursed undead character who begins a pilgrimage to discover the fate of their kind. The player character's interaction with the world of Dark Souls includes a great deal of combat. Combat includes melee attacks, various forms of defensive maneuvering, and magical abilities. Along the way you will find yourself fighting with enemies that you can defeat with one blow, to gigantic monsters that kill you with one hit. Far Cry 3. While skydiving, Jason Brody and his friends land on an island overrun by pirates, where Jason is torn between fighting for the Riot Resistance and rescuing his friends. Players control Jason Brody and can approach missions and objectives in a variety of ways. They can kill enemies by utilizing firearms such as assault rifles, sniper rifles, grenade launchers, rocket launchers, and explosives like land mines and grenades. Alternatively, players can utilize stealth to avoid the attention of enemies. For instance, players can scout an enemy's outpost by using a camera to mark the locations of enemies, or toss rocks to distract enemies. Skills are collected by gaining experience from completing missions and killing enemies, and are unlocked in 3 skill trees, themed as the spider, the heron, and the shark.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity? Oh, Jesus.
Firewatch. Firewatch is an adventure game played from a first-person view that takes place in the American state of Wyoming in 1989. Players take on the role of Henry, a fire lookout who is assigned to his own tower in Shoshone National Forest. Henry's only means of communication is a walkie-talkie connecting him to his supervisor, Delilah. Players may choose from a number of dialogue options to speak with her upon the discovery of new interactive objects or environments, or can refrain from communicating. The player's choices will influence the tone of Henry's relationship with Delilah. As the story progresses, new areas will be opened up for players, and certain events are set at different times of the day. L.A. Noire. L.A. Noire is similar to that of other crime-based adventure and third-person action games. However, the roles are reversed. You play as Cole Phelps, a U.S. Marine returning from World War II, solving crimes as a policeman in Los Angeles. By finishing cases, Phelps rises through the ranks of the LAPD, from a regular patrol officer all the way to a widely respected vice detective.
Commander will want us at the scene. Let's go. Jesus. I've never seen nothing like this.
I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off. Jesus Christ. Poor people.
Mafia 2. Mafia 2 is the third-person shooter sequel to Mafia. The game is set in 1940s-50s Empire Bay, a fictional city based on New York City. The story begins with the player character Vito returning home from World War II. Vito reunites with his old friend, Joe Barbaro, and the two quickly embark upon a life of crime. Vito joins the Falcone crime family and becomes a made man, as does his best friend Joe Barbaro.
This is the Empire Bay Police Department. We have you surrounded. Come out with your hands up. If you do not surrender immediately, we will open fire.
Portal 2. Portal 2 is a first-person perspective puzzle game. The player takes the role of Chell in the single-player campaign. The player must solve puzzles using the portal gun or Aperture Science handheld portal device, which can create two portals connecting two distant surfaces depicted as matte white, continuous, and flat. Characters can use these portals to move between rooms or to fling objects or themselves across a distance. Outlines of placed portals are visible through walls and other obstacles for easy location. Spec Ops: The Line. As a game, Spec Ops is like many other games you may have played before. There is running and shooting, explosions. As a potential work of art, however, it is one of the most ambitious military shooters ever made. The game follows Captain Martin Walker, as he is sent into a post-catastrophe Dubai, with an elite Delta Force team on a reconnaissance mission, where they find dead American soldiers. Upon the finding, Walker declares that the team's mission has changed, and that they will search Dubai for survivors.
Looks like someone's stocking up for winter. We should grab what we can carry. No point wasting it.
The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is set 200 years after the events of Oblivion, and takes place in Skyrim, the northernmost province of Tamriel. Its main story focuses on the player's character, the Dragonborn, on their quest to defeat Alden the World Eater, a dragon who is prophesied to destroy the world. Over the course of the game, the player completes quests and develops the character by improving skills. The 18 skills are divided evenly among the 3 schools of combat, magic, and stealth. Players can use different type of magic in this game, namely illusion, alteration, destruction, conjuration, restoration, mysticism, thaumaturgy, and enchanting. And the best part of this game is you can even turn into a vampire lord, or even a werewolf. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video.